A very warm welcome to all of you today. We have a wonderful program lined up for us. Just since we have a lot of students of Seema and Joanna ji, I just thought I'd introduce you to a new Acropolis, which is our School of Philosophy. Philosophy actually means a love of wisdom. And at the school, we basically study timeless and universal principles. We believe that we're a school of philosophy, we say in the classical manner, which means we study timeless universal principles and we try and extract those principles and most importantly to use those principles in our day-to-day lives, basically to try and become slightly better human beings and build a slightly better world. And that's the whole idea of philosophy at New Acropolis. It's not about debates and arguments. It's really about living a better life, of understanding ourselves better, of asking us why we're here, what is the purpose of our life, and how we can make our lives and the lives of others better and more meaningful. And the Culture Circle is a department of New Acropolis, and we investigate and celebrate culture with a philosophical lens, which means as a kind of way to search for beauty, for truth, for meaning, for wisdom. And today, I'm very, very happy to welcome Seema. And to our evening, we've called it Ta Thei-i, Embodying the Union of Earth with the Divine. Seema is currently joining us from Belgium, where she lives with her parents and where she grew up. When we spoke, it was very interesting. She said she always wanted to dance, but didn't want to do ballet, which her mother introduced her to. And rather than doing dance, which she was very passionate about, she decided to become a fine artist. And she graduated from the Academy of Art in San Francisco, specializing in painting and sculpture. And then when did she begin to dance? Quite late in life, actually. One fateful day, she very reluctantly accompanied her friends to a Kathak performance. And at that performance, she saw the legendary Chitresh dance, Pandit Chitresh dance. And she was transformed by the experience. And she became a disciple of Pandit Chitresh Das. And she went on to be the pupil for 15 years, first in San Francisco and then in Calcutta. Incidentally, her guru taught at the famous Ali Akbar College of Music in Marin County, where, of course, Ali Akbar Khan performed, but also Zakir Hussain taught at the same school with her guru. Today, Seema is the director of Chhandam Nritya Bharati, a leading Kathak institution in Mumbai with affiliate schools in North America and Canada. And many of her students are here today, and we welcome you very warmly to this. Seema is passionate about teaching Kathak and the arts to the next generation and passing on the knowledge she has received from her guru. And as a solo artist, she's performed all across the world, especially in North America and India. And lastly, we're really honored to have her here. She's been awarded the Nari Shakti Puraskar, which is India's highest civilian award for women, by the President of India for her exceptional work in empowering women through the arts. So we are deeply honored to have you here, Seema, today.
So thank you, everybody. As I was preparing for this today, I thought it would be interesting to dig deeper under the surface and explain more why we do what we do and what the approach is. So we begin our practice, whether it's a classroom, a performance, or our own practice with a pranam. And most Indian classical dance schools begin with a namaskar or a pranam. But in 1971, when my Guruji went from Calcutta to the United States with a dream to teach Americans Kathak, he also observed how casually people were walking into the classroom, and he thought to himself that it's really important to instill a set of rituals, if you will, which will help us, which has helped us to slow down and to do our practice more meaningfully and more mindfully. And this brings to question for all of us in everything else that we learn is truly, how do we approach our study? How do you approach your books? How do you walk into your classroom? And how do you approach what it is that you are trying to study and attain a spiritual feeling through what you're doing? So just to shortly explain our pranam before I actually do my pranam is we begin by tuning to the higher self with our mind, speech, and heart. And we invite the divine energy to come down upon the universe for their blessings. We offer elements of nature and hold our ears in respect of the gurus who have passed on their knowledge from generation to generation through the Guru Shishya Parampara. We take the blessings of all the animate and inanimate around us and to strive to become one with everything that surrounds us. So with this, I begin with my pranam. Namaskar once again to everyone. And I'd like to share actually, because not everybody may be aware, but the meaning behind Namaskar, which is such a beautiful meaning, is the divine in me greets the divine in you. So it's not just from my body to your body, but it's really from my soul and from the divine energy inside me to the divine energy in you. So it's a beautiful, beautiful meaning, just like salam as well. May peace be with you. It's such a beautiful feeling. Such a beautiful way to greet, actually. So as I was growing up here in Belgium, I grew up in a Jain household with non-idol worshipping Jain philosophy. And on my annual visits to Mumbai, of course, I had the wonderful experience, and I witnessed watching celebrations of Ganesh Chaturthi, which over time I saw how the instruments started getting more Western, and you started seeing, very Western looking drums on the streets, and we were losing a lot of the ancient style of celebrating. And slowly I saw also that there was more commercial and Bollywood style music coming out on the streets with these celebrations, and we are slowly losing our Sanskriti and the traditional way of worshipping, or not worshipping, but of understanding how so many generations of musicians and artists have put so much thought behind rag, behind movement, behind a way of truly, expressing their form of worship. So it is not until I started doing Kathak that I had the experience to witness and really experience from within, through my body, through movement, through music, how to invoke the energy of that deity rather than worshiping an idol, which felt more like me and them, but more to feel all of that within myself. So I present to you next Ganpati Vandana, Shravana Sundara, This composition is by my Guruji, Pandit Chitresh. The sarangi that you will hear in this is by the legendary Pandit Ramesh Mishra and vocals by Mala Ganguly. So I present to you Shravana Sundara. This last section, which is exploring thought or exploring, in this case, Kramalaya Tatkar. In Kathak, we explore rhythm in relation to time, which really rhythm is always in relation to time and life as well. And so here you're going to see tatkar, which is the basic footwork of Kathak, and how it is explored in an ascending order through the rhythmic cycle of Teen Tal, or a rhythmic cycle of 16 beats. The beautiful lehra you will hear is by Sri Jayanto Banerjee, who is also our music composer and has done such a beautiful job in this. So my aim here is to be one with that feeling of what the sitar is doing, and to explore these speeds of tatkar. So I will begin with a short alap, which is usually a way of unveiling the rag and the beauty of the rag without rhythm, or without tabla. And in this case, and normally once the rhythm kicks in, you hear the tabla also, but in this case, you're going to hear only sitar. And I will be doing tatkar in an ascending order. Essentially, what you heard in the music is keeping the rhythmic cycle of 16 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. That's the time cycle and the universe that we're working with. So you have in that space, how you're going to fill this with, in this case, tatkar, or some other footwork that I did before I ended. But essentially, you are doing a combination of right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, okay, in different speeds. So if you're doing 1 step per beat, it would sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. So here I did tatkar, which is 8 steps, twice over on 16 beats, right? So I did 1 step every beat. Each time I said a number, I had one stomp coinciding with it. If I'm doing 3 sets of tatkar in 16 beats, then I'm doing 24 steps in that rhythmic cycle of 16. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1. If I'm doing 4 steps, it's sounding like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, second set, 5, 6, 7, 8, third set, 9, 10, 11, 12, fourth set, 14, 15, 16, 1. So this is of course just technically just standing in one place. In my Kramalaya, I'm actually moving using my upper body as well. So this is what actually I would like you all to experience, and that's why I called today's program Ta Thei-i. Ta comes from the word tanu, or body, Thei from sthala, or earth, I for Ishwar. So embodying the union of the earth with the divine. And the reason I would like all of you to join me today is not to teach Kathak in 10 minutes, because I'm still learning it after 15 years. But it's really more for you to experience being in the moment, because when you're trying to do this coordination of right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, you have to be fully engaged and fully focused in what's happening in the moment. So that is the idea behind having the interactive session or section of this talk today. So I hope that all of you can join, and whatever spaces you're in, without socks, without shoes, if you would all join me, that would be wonderful. All right, so we're actually going to go without music completely, and we're going to try reciting ourselves. And you can recite with me, and we'll start very, very simple, just with our feet, and then we'll do just with our hands, and then we're going to try a combination. Okay, so you want to have your feet planted nicely on the floor and your heels together in a V position, like this. I hope you can see me nicely from where I'm standing. So have your feet with your heels together and your toes pointing out, and your hands clasped together here in a comfortable position in front of your navel, and your chest open, your back open. And we will try this together. So I will mirror image you, and so you can follow more easily. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, Ta Thei-i, tat, Thei-i, tat. Once again, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, right, again, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, right. Okay, let's try this with our arms. Only arms, no leg, no feet. And this time recite with me out loud in your room, in your space, wherever you are. Te, te, thin, ta, thin, thin, ta, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, right. Again, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, right. Together, right, left, right, left, and left, right, left, right. This is Ta Thei-i, tat, Thei-i, Thei-i, tat, Ta Thei-i, tat, now let's try double. It's right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat. So we're going to actually try something which we called a Thei-i. Okay, we're going to first try double speed of this, and then we're going to try a very, very simple Thei-i. And then there'll be lots of time to ask questions about dance or anything else that you wish. But let's try double speed of this, and then we'll try a short Thei-i. Okay, once again, the speed. Te, te, thin, ta, thin, thin, ta, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, slower, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat, ta, thei, thei, tat. Let's try double with the hands here. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat. Right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei. Ta, thei, thei, tat, thei, thei, tat. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, hold. Okay, we're going to try a simple Thei-i. Okay, that sounds like this. So what is a Thei-i? And if many of you are learning music or dance, you already know. If you're learning Indian classical dance, you may already know what a Thei-i is. For those of you who don't know, a Thei-i is a rhythmic pattern which repeats itself 3 times. So it's the same pattern, which is one palla, and that palla repeats 3 times. So in this case, we have, it takes 16 beats to do the Thei-i. 13, 14, 15, 16, ta thei thei tat thei thei tat ta thei thei tat thei thei tat thei. Ta thei thei tat thei thei tat ta thei thei tat thei thei tat thei. Ta thei thei tat thei thei tat ta thei thei tat thei thei tat. Okay, so it's 2 sets of tatkar you're doing. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Hold. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, and hold. And you repeat it 1/3 time. Okay, so let's get up again and let's try this Thei-i once together. And then we're going to sing something that I think everybody in this room knows, hopefully, and we can all do it together. 13, 14, 15, 16, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Hold. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Hold. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, hold. Thank you so much for joining me. I saw many of you getting up and trying this out. This is a truly special experience. I know it's very different from being in the same room, but someday we will all meet in person.
Thank you, Seema. Thanks a lot. It was beautiful to watch you.
Thank you, Fatima.
I have also started studying fine arts right now. And I just have a question that since you have studied fine arts and now doing, dance since a long time, how do you, can you connect both of them? And how do you connect both of them? As 2 different art forms.
So Fatima, I think when I began my study in fine arts, I remember one of the first classes was about understanding light. Okay, and the value grade of black and white and how that translates to color. And we had to paint these, perfectly painted, not a single bubble, air bubble had to be caught on paper, and you had to paint from white to black. You had to paint 9 values. So white, very light gray, and then so on and so forth, darker gray, and the last one had to be a black, or very close to black. And they had to go in perfect shade. You know, the precision of how your eye moves down, rolls down from number 1 to number 9 had to be done with precision. And I think when I study music, for instance, it's no different. So something about sur and pitch and the precision in where that note is, what you're hearing on the tanpura, and when you're blending your sa with the tanpura, if it's just a hair off, it won't give you that wow effect. It won't give you goosebumps. Similarly with movement and with dance, it's an ever long-lasting study of what aesthetics is about, and how, whether it's choreography or whether it's different positions that you're holding, where exactly does this hand look good on me, on my body, with my aesthetics, with my body proportions. Because it's one thing to also learn something. My Guruji had a very different body type. If any of you get a chance, I hope you all do get a chance to check out his videos on YouTube. He had a very different body type than I did. So when I'm studying with him or from his senior students, we had to still learn to apply that to our own bodies and our aesthetics and our environment. So I think there's one side of this that's very, very easily that connects very closely, and that is aesthetics. And aesthetics is aesthetics, no matter how you cut it, whether it's in architecture or landscape designing or dance or music or food, or how you present your food when you make something, what the fragrance is like. So it's the same thing with your dance and your music, and all of these things, even costume, your makeup is not a at least for me, it's not a matter of these superficial things that we maybe like to do when we're playing with the dollhouse, or but it's really more to enhance what content you're presenting, and what character, what story in storytelling, what character are you representing. So when you're painting a canvas, you're also talking about composition. Where is my focal point going to be? If this is my frame that you're seeing, does it look good to put my if I'm drawing an apple? Is it nice to put it on the horizon in the center line and put the apple smack in the middle, or are you going to follow the golden rule, the golden mean, which is to cut your paper into 3 parts and place it on one of the thirds, which creates much more beauty? Because this is actually found in nature. This is how the nerves, the veins grow in nature on leaves. This is how nature grows, actually. It was with the pi theorem, right? So that same theory is applied again to fine arts, and you can apply the same thing to your choreography, to your space, to how you create. And I could go on a lot longer on this question. I think this is a great question for me to also think deeper about what how I connect my fine arts study to dance. It's a really phenomenal topic for me to do more meditation on. But thank you.
Can
for
you
asking
interject?
such an
Can I interject and just ask on like when you said aesthetics, and then also what about the deeper divine level is what I actually am asking about.
That is the ultimate level. That is the ultimate level that we're all seeking. That is I think even choosing what your subject will be is a path that you're creating each time, within the greater path of where you're trying to go. So what story are you choosing to tell? What is the moral of that story? What landscape did you choose to paint on a particular day, and why? What light quality do you want to give to your work? And all of these things are connecting with the divine eventually. So whether I'm doing abstract dance, I could be standing in one place doing tatkar, to me is a meditation. That is a form of meditation in motion. As Guruji used to say so beautifully, it's a meditation in motion, which it truly is. So it doesn't have to be a spiritual, it doesn't have to be a bhajan or a kirtan or praying to a deity necessarily only for it to be seeking the divine. So I think sweating really hard and standing in one place doing tatkar for a really long time and repeating what you do over and over again, this is actually your sadhana. It's what you can do, and I think we're all striving. I think all artists and practitioners are hoping and praying and hoping to find that discipline. At least I am, to find that discipline where you can actually do this every single day of your life, which is the most challenging thing to do. So I think searching for the divine has, an eternal number of paths, and I think it's what you choose for yourself to make that your road. And I think the beautiful thing about these practices is that they're, multiple lifetimes are not enough to feel like you get anywhere. So I think that's the most beautiful thing. I think each and every time I practice or every time I perform, there's always a long list of mistakes and long list of things on how I could do this better, how I could have done this so much better. And I feel that even about today, there's so many things. But I think that's also what keeps me going, because then it gives me that opportunity to be forgiving on one hand, which sometimes takes a long time, but you have to be forgiving because you don't have another option, right? Time is passing every second. And the best thing you can do is do a better job next time. And so to think of each opportunity that you have to reach to that energy in you, and to try to reach out to and touch, to that parallel energy to your audience as well. Thank you to everyone else who joined at really early hours, and Gretchenji, Joanna Di, everyone, Jayantada, all the students and all the students of philosophy who are here. It really means a lot to have been able to prepare for this presentation. So thank you, Zarina, a lot for this opportunity.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Seema.
Everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Seema.